Hey there, guys! Welcome back to episode 12 of my journey to Mars. Um, in today's episode, I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can so you guys actually watch the video instead of just watching it for 4 seconds and tuning out. Trying to realize that this is a boring series, but I'm not gonna stop posting them. So, yay, okay. Today's date is Monday, 26th of October, and the time I'm recording this is 9:49 p.m. Okay. 26th October 2020. I'm gonna look back on this time and just have a bunch of videos ready. Well, that's in the future. In today's episode, I wanna talk about space travel. Yes, space travel. Alright, so remember in Apollo 11, there were only 3 people who were on the rocket ship. That was 1969. That was more than 50 years ago. Obviously, technology has improved, so I'm not sure how many people are going to go on the rocket ship this time. And, oh, no, I shouldn't say rocket ship, I'm going to call it space shuttle. So in 1969, there were only 3 people in the space shuttle. Obviously, technology's improved. It's 2020 now, and Elon Musk has developed rocket boosters that can land itself back, so they don't keep throwing them into the ocean and wasting them. So good on Elon Musk there. He's saving a lot of money. So if if there are going to be more than 3 people on board sorry to stutter. The shuttle has to be huge, and so what I'm going to talk about is how many exactly, and from which nation. So I did a little bit of research, and to be an astronaut, you need to have 5 years of U.S. citizenship. So that kind of throttles my plans a little bit. Not like they don't ruin my plan entirely. It's just one obstacle in this journey. This is going to be our first, no, not first. I'll say this is one of the most major obstacles on my journey to Mars. Obviously, one of my biggest obstacles now is to lose weight and get better eyesight. So 5 years of US citizenship, and I think it was 4,000 hours of space flight or any sort of flight. That's going to be a huge hurdle in my journey. Obviously, the US citizenship is not too difficult to acquire. You just have to stay in the US for 5 years. I'll most likely do that maybe in my teens. That's not likely though, since it is a pandemic at this time of me recording. It's not impossible, but it's near to becoming impossible of me going to the US today or this period of time. So I can cross out going to the US when I'm in my teens. Probably there is a chance I could go there when I start university, but once again not likely. It's 5 years because if I start university, which is I think will be 19 or something, or 18, yeah, 19, or maybe 21, I'm not sure, because there's a gap year, but I'm not going to take my gap year unless it's necessary. So, I'll do, if I get into a good university, like the university of my dreams, which is Cambridge, if I get into there, it's not likely that I'll go to US, but if I do get into a good university, but we're not like Cambridge and Oxford, I'll try and go abroad to a different university in US, probably MIT, which is an engineering university, or maybe, well, Harvard is a big shout. I know everybody in the US wants to go to Harvard, so it's impossible for me to go there. Caltech, I mean, that's in California. California is a nice day and all, but that's way longer, like a longer space of travel. But, well, the 5 years can be done. It can be done. The 4,000 of space flight, or not space flight, the 4,000 hours of flight and being on board, or 4,000 hours of experiencing flight. That can be a huge problem. I don't know how long it'll take somebody to get 4,000 hours of flight, but I think it could be done in a year. Could be. It depends on what aircraft they are flying on and how long they're going to do it for. So that's I just thought of that before I recorded this. That's going to be a huge hurdle in my way, but I want to get through it. Right now, all I have to do is focus on losing weight and getting better eyesight and getting better grades. Then I can actually think about the future, because I'm thinking of the future before of the present, which is what I need to do now. So that's about like what I have to do to attend a business, or not a business, a space agency that actually get me to Mars. Let's just talk about the present time, or the day I'm recording this. So losing weight, it can be a problem, but it's difficult, and well, it can be done. It can be done. Um, I did well last term, or last time I went to school for 1 week. I didn't eat any breakfast or lunch, and just ate dinner once a day. I lost about 4 pounds of weight. That could have just been my belly shrinking, I'm not sure. But that was a difference from 11.5 stone, which is 161 pounds, I think. That's last time I saw 160 or 161 pounds. But that 3 pounds does make a huge difference. I don't really feel it losing 3 pounds, but at least it's working. So that's losing weight. Getting better eyesight. So last year in 2019, I did sports. Well, I never liked it, but I did it. I used to do rugby, and I've been wearing glasses for the last 5 years now. I couldn't really see where the cones were set, or where the end of the pitch was, because when we did the matches, it was one huge field, and they put two cones on each corner of the field, and you're meant to know where they are. I could not see where it was, and I could hardly see my teammates, because obviously the teammates were wearing a blue shirt, but the other opposite team had to wear a different coloured shirt to show the opposition, and I couldn't really see who I'm throwing it to. So I wasn't good at rugby. I need to get contact lenses. So I went to Specsavers to get some contact lenses, and they said that my eyes were very dry. So that's another problem. My eyes are dry. What that means is I wasn't able to utilize contact lenses and able to put them in my eye, because then it could damage my eye. So I've been trying. So in 2019, every I think 3 months I went back to Specsavers to get my eyes tested. Sometimes they were like perfect, but the other one wasn't. So I think it was February, and I went back to Specsavers. My right eye was perfect. It wasn't dry. My left eye was a little bit dry, so they couldn't do the test then. And then I went back again in July, maybe. I think so. My left eye was fine, but my right eye wasn't. So at that point, my dad wasn't very happy. He said, "Just give up. There's no point. You don't even like the sport, and you're trying this hard. There's no point. Do something else." So I was like, "All right, cool. Let's just forget about it then." And now I don't even know if my eyes are dry or if they're perfect. In my opinion, I do believe that they are dry. I don't think that they have improved whatsoever. I do feel like my eyesight has gotten worse, like it clearly has. And my cat's just woken up, and he's just sat there now. But I do believe that my eyesight is not gonna get better anytime soon. I haven't got my eyes tested yet, because I don't think Specsavers are open due to the lockdown. But as soon as they open, I'm gonna get my eyes checked, and there's 100% guarantee that they have gotten worse. What I plan, so obviously I've done that. I'm gonna do a diet for my weight, and what I plan to do for my eyesight is I'm not gonna use my phone as much, which is extremely difficult for me. And if I do use my phone, I have to put the brightness to the lowest, it's kind of annoying because it doesn't really tell you when it's going to turn off automatically. Because you know how when you use a phone, like the screen gets a bit darker, then it turns off. When you have it on the lowest brightness, it doesn't tell you exactly when it's going to happen. So I'm sat there in the middle of watching a video and it just turns off, and that's kind of annoying. But it's going to be worth it for the results. Second thing is, I need to blink a lot. So when I went to Specsavers to get my eyes tested, the lady or the optician said, try not to keep your eyes open for a long period of time because that's what dries out your eyes. So if I keep blinking, my eyes will stay moist. So I'm trying not to like keep my eyes open for a long period of time. I always remember to blink my eyes so they stay moist and they can actually improve. If anybody comments, if you got to this part of the video, I thank you. You've taken interest. My last video, I think I got 2 views and one of them was me, and I only had 4 seconds of watch time. So one person went to my video, liked it, and just turned it off and put something else on. That does not really make me happy, but I mean, it's one person. I think it was my little sister, maybe. It probably was. She did comment on that video. That also tells me that this is a very boring series, so I need to spice things up a bit to keep people watching my videos. I might text my friend Will. You know who you are, Will. And people who are watching my videos, Will is he's the only person who watched my videos at the start and commented on my videos. So I'm gonna text him and ask him. I'll ask him, are my videos boring? Be honest, please. And I'll see what he says, and I'll probably get advice from him. So I think that's how I'm gonna end the video. I'm not gonna ramble on too much. I was gonna talk about hygiene and stuff, but I just talked about space flight and space shuttles and eyesight and weight. I felt like I have rambled on in this video. I'm not proud of it. So I'm gonna release this video. Okay, I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna look back on these videos to review and see how I can improve myself. So yeah, that's all that's gonna be for today's episode. 12 minutes and 44 seconds. So like the video if you want to like it, it's your choice. Share the video if you want to share it, it's your choice. Subscribe if you want to, please do. I'm joking, it's your choice if you want to subscribe. Put the notifications on, your choice. I don't really care if you put notifications on. You can watch it anytime you want. I'm posting these videos in 2020. I don't know if people in 2021 are gonna come back, find me on YouTube and start watching these. For the people in 2021 and 2022, you're late. 2 years, 1 year, but it's your choice when you want to watch it. It's not your fault. You probably don't even know who I am until you watched me. So I'm gonna end the video because I'm gonna hit 13.5 minutes. So I've said my outro and I'm just gonna say bye because I really don't know how to end these videos. So bye.